Greetings everyone and welcome back to another Guild Wars dungeon run here on Ragplays. Today we're going to be plundering the Catacombs of Kathandrax, and within it, slaying Ilsundur, Lord of Fire. For a reward we're going to be collecting 10,000 experience, 1,500 gold, and 2,500 Vanguard points, as well as the usual copper Zaishen coins. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the bounty, and today I'm going to be playing on my Elementalist. This dungeon is once again in Tyria, and it is in the Chara homelands again. Back to the area that we were first visiting when we did the first episode for the Ooze Pit, only now we're going into Saknoth Valley, far to the southeast. So probably the quickest road to there would be from Doomlore Shrine. I suspect that's where everyone is going to be looking for a party, so we'll go there. This might not be the place where people are gathering. It might be Long Eyes Ledge. Either way, I'm going to get back with you guys in a few minutes, and I will update you on where we begin from, obviously. See you soon. Alright everyone, we are underway. Got a decent looking party on the go. A couple of Mesmers, an Elementalist, which is myself, a Necromancer, a Paragon, 2 Monks, and a Ritualist. It's a nice balance. Absolutely no melee. I think we'll be okay though on that front. Most of the enemies in this dungeon are casters, a few rangers as well. Now the Catacombs of Kathandrax is one of the best dungeons to do, not so much when you're a new player, but when you've gotten a little bit of experience under your belt, because it has some of the best items in the game. One of the best items in the game, I should say. There's an emerald blade that you can possibly get that drops there, and it's a very nice sword if you're a warrior. I actually have one already, but you can make a lot of money getting those swords. And as I originally thought, we were going from Doomlore Shrine. It looks like we're swinging south. Doing a water magic build on my Elementalist, which is a little unusual for Ellies. Usually they do fire or lightning in most cases, but I figured this would be the perfect time to do this. It's also my preferred build in general. Ilsundur, Lord of Fire, should be vulnerable to water magic, most likely. And also I have a skill on my bar called Maelstrom that interrupts target spells if I land it properly, so hopefully I can do that. Keep him from casting any of his bad spells, because he is quite a powerful fire genie, and I would not be surprised if we wipe a couple of times on him, even so that we are built very well. Got to pick up the bounty before we leave, but that's no big deal. I'll get it when we zone here. Luckily we have a Paragon with us to speed us up, increase our movement speed and all that jazz. Absolutely love this area, it's so pretty. Gotta be the best looking place in Eye of the North for sure. Just the Char homelands in general. It's very autumnal and peaceful. It's very reminiscent of pre-searing Ascalon, which unfortunately you can never go back to once you leave. I get this Light of Deldrimor over here, or this refugee. This Light of Deldrimor, it's actually a Vanguard point guy. which these random Ascalonian peasants stand by the shrines and somehow don't get killed out here with all the enemies. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense lore-wise, but so it goes. I love the area that we're going to be running through in here. You're going to see it in a few minutes. It's pretty damn badass looking. Apply water attunement and my spell. Drop this down on these two and hopefully kill them quickly, and we did. Just some Grawl to deal with. They're kind of like monkey people. Alright, that group of stone elementals we're going to want to avoid if we can help it. And it looks like we can, hopefully. Yes. Okay. Apply my Glyph of Lesser Energy. And I'm going to drop a Maelstrom as well as a Snowstorm on them. Not dealing the most damage because I am water magic again. But I think it'll be better once we get in there. Apply my water attunement again. Sorry about my delay in speech, guys. Sometimes it's okay. Flowstone elementals. Here is where I do my business. I hope. I'm gonna try and get him interrupted. Yep. Good news. No spells for them, hopefully. He moved out of my AoE, but that's okay. Somebody leveled up. I'm not sure whether it was me or what, but here we go. Now we're entering the cool area, as it were. By cool, I mean incredibly dangerous, because yeah, there's a forest fire raging here, and it's filled with elementals, flowstone elementals. I'm gonna apply this Glyph of Lesser Energy. I'm gonna turn off my UI and get a picture in here if I can. Alright. Hopefully that'll do. Not sure if that's going to be the one I'm going to use, but certainly helps to have something on hand in case I forget inside the catacombs themselves. Alright, we're making short work of everything in here. Luckily. Drop this on him. As suspected, they have absolutely no resistance. Get out of that firestorm before something terrible happens to us. And we've attracted some friends. Uh-oh. Ow. We've got a flowstone elemental following us, but he's not too big of a deal. Throw a Maelstrom down over at him just to help out and then proceed into the burning area. Stay away from the trees, they set you on fire. I think is a neat effect. Of course, if we were in this thing in reality, we'd be all burning to death anyway. Alright, we're coming up on the entrance of the catacombs. We have to talk to Swithin Nye to pick up the dungeon quest.
I'm afraid I'm busy.
Here we go. That'll give us a little bit extra cash once we complete the dungeon. And here we go. Catacombs of Kathandrax, level 1. I get my water attunement on and my glyph of lesser energy because we're probably going to be running into some bad things in here. I'm not sure whether there's char in here. I don't actually think there are. We've got a lot of elementalists and such, though. Forgot the cons. That's okay. We don't need those to win. But I will thank them nonetheless, because that's going to make our lives a little easier. However, I don't know. I'm kind of partial to doing dungeons without cons, because most characters don't have access to that sort of thing. Wipe him out and take care of this magma blister while we're at it. And hopefully someone knows the way through here, because I can vaguely remember the way, but usually when I do dungeons on my own, I tend to have a map with me preloaded into to my browser so that I can alt and tab, take a look if I get lost. Okay, so I'm going to apply my water attunement again, and then glyph of lesser energy, because we're probably coming up on another fight. Indeed we are. I don't want a maelstrom. Okay, that's a group of swords. Drop her down. And then also a snowstorm. Snowstorm is not a build that people tend to, or a skill that people tend to put in their builds very often. It's a dwarf skill. But it's kind of a lot like Firestorm, the skill, and I kind of like it because it's cold and fits the theme. I'm not going to pick up that sword because that's junk. Don't have a hell of a lot of inventory space on this character, but I did bring my lockpicks this time, so get a decent amount of treasure. I don't know if I'm going to process the loot on camera again. Last time I think it made the video just a tad too long, but this time we'll see. We'll at least identify everything anyway, and I'll kind of give you my thoughts on what we have available and what, oh boy. Okay, Roaring Ethers, let's drop all this on them and get a little of that, and then you get deep freeze off if I can. Alright, very nice. There's a lot of flame traps in here, which we're not going to want to stay anywhere too long. Always keep moving because the Paragon actually heals us if we're moving. There are ways to turn off these traps, however, but reapply my thing and get way over here so nothing can hurt us, and apply the glyph. I'm going to try and target that burning spirit if I can. Maelstrom over there, as well as Snowstorm. He's running away, unfortunately, but maybe I can run a little too far up and drop a Snowstorm on him. These Forge Masters are kind of ogre-like creatures. And we've made short work of them. There's another Forge Master that we can quickly dispatch. Too much trouble. And I should have cast whatchamacallit over there. Glyph of Lesser Energy to save me some energy, but that's okay. I'm an elementalist, so it's It's not a horribly huge deal if I spend a little more than I need to. I just like to keep this overcast down. Overcast is a restriction on elementalists that prevent them from casting too much. It causes basically the equivalent of deep wound on your energy bar. You see how my blue bar here down above my skills has a little bit of gray at the end of it. That's showing that I have a bit of overcast on me. Elementalists want to keep a little bit of overcast because a lot of their spells actually get buffed if you have a little bit of it, but if you get too much of it, you basically have no energy, so you have to kind of ration your spells smartly, or you can quickly run out of casting power and you're basically useless. I'm going to go over here and grab this money because probably no one else will. And I'm going to quickly apply my attunement again. Got to keep that up at all times. And I'm going to drop a snowstorm right there. Even though the majority of them are not in the area, I'm going to just keep guarding everything. Get away from these because they're beating on me because they don't like me at all. Just nuke him to death. Put this down, quickly interrupt all this. Very nice. Take this little bit of money. Now, there's a boss at the bottom of this well, or this mining, what do you call this, quarry, I guess you could say. I guess we're waiting up here because it's safer. I guess somebody else is running. That's fine. Just get the hell away from all these traps to start with. Head towards the, reapply my water attunement, reapply my glyph of lesser energy, and I'm going to drop erupt on those lesser ethers if I can. Quickly. A lot of water magic deals in hexes, so... Okay. No, I don't want to cast that on him. I want that on the ether. Ow. Don't stand in the firestorm. Don't stand in the firestorm. If you can remember one rule for surviving in Guild Wars, it's don't stand in AoE. Just move. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for your monks. It's not worth it for you. Alright. Somebody got a nice igneous blade. That's decent skin off of a drop. Not something I would use personally, but I can respect it if I see it. Anybody have any cool weapons on? Actually, this Mesmer here has an emerald blade. I'll try and show it off if I can. It's pretty nice looking. Oh. Uh-oh. Alright, looks like we're just running. I don't care about this. Let's just get out of here. We might have to kill those, though, so... Try and get this... Ah, crap. Alright. Call down this on that. And try and get him away from doing his thing. Upping my overcast, gotta be careful here, but we pulled it off alright. I don't think we have the key. Oh, yes we do. Okay. Cool. Regent of Flame. Water attunement, glyph of lesser energy. I'm gonna drop the, I don't want to deal with that, though. I gotta go, I gotta use my ability before it runs out. Okay, you. keep him interrupted. There, nice. Okay. Call down a snowstorm. All of these. And a maelstrom, why not? All interrupted. They're not, especially... dangerous for casting. Ooh, Gilded Edge. Somebody got a nice drop. I actually like that sword, even though it's very common. Something about it, it's kind of Bronze Age-ish. Something a Greek would use. Uh-oh. Okay. Lava Striders are a little bit of a pain in the ass, just because of how they're dervishes and they block melees a lot of the time, but they look like they're vulnerable to cold damage, which is nice. So I made the right decision, definitely. Bringing my Elementalist in here. Lots of fiery enemies, like these Lava Striders. Cold magic or water magic doesn't do the most damage, but it has lots of slows. I can slow my enemies by up to 66% on certain skills. Others even more. So, try and get the Roaring Ether to bugger off here. Of course he runs out of my AoE. It's okay. Keep it up. Kill them all. Get a deep freeze over there and try and keep them all in the path of AoE. Get out of the firestorm. I'm completely out of energy because mistakes were made. And I'm in Savannah Heat, gotta get out of that. He's hexed with cold magic, get a little bit of my energy back. Looks like we did alright even so. Get rid of this glowstone elemental. They're much more dangerous than the furnace keepers, I think they're called, or whatever they're called. The ogre guys. Need this, not a matter of want, it's a matter of need. I'm gonna try and call down Maelstrom on high priority targets. Keep everything interrupted. Good. Especially these Roaring Ethers, they actually resurrect fallen foes, I think. At least the ones in Nightfall do. I don't know about these ones. I think they can resurrect their own kind. Coming up on the end of the area. Oh, there's a chest over there. Almost missed that. Uh-oh. Ah, crap. There we go. This is a problem. Okay. I'll try and get at that chest if I can. Oh, for God's sake, guys, come on. Gotta fight. Let me get to the locked chest. Okay, I got it. That's good news. They might be trying to drag us right now, so it's, yeah. A couple of seconds more, I would have wasted my lockpick there, but I managed to pull it off in time. Got a Gilded Edge. I don't recall what that even looks like, I'll be honest with you. Ah, that's the one that I said looked nice, and I actually do think it looks nice. Nice little sword. Nothing fancy, but it might be good for a warrior or something, or a warrior hero, anyway. I already have one on my main warrior. Not that I ever use it much, but, you know. And we did break the lockpick, unfortunately. It's very easy to break lockpicks in hard mode. But the more you use, actually, the better it is. Because he interrupted me naturally. There we go. Cast more, and this, and maybe a snowstorm over there. Very nice. Nice AoE. Lots of vulnerability to cold magic. I'm gonna get a Maelstrom off on these oozes. I don't want them casting spells at all, because they are necromancers. Necromancers tend to heal themselves, which is mildly annoying. Life Siphon, see? Blood magic. Which basically nobody uses, but a lot of enemies do use blood magic. And I like using it on my main, actually. It's fun. It's more fun than curses and death magic, I find. I like being a support, if I can, on some classes, and I like being damaging on classes that aren't necessarily designed for it. It's just how I play the game. This is suboptimal for an elementalist, water magic, but it's just more fun, I find anyway. It's nice to be different. You don't gotta do everything that everybody else does. Just because it's the best doesn't mean that other things aren't good too. Reapply my water attunement, which refunds portions of my energy each time I cast water magic spells. We've got flowstone elementals. I'm going to try and get my maelstrom off over there. Unfortunately, at least they cast it on me. I'm going to try and get this off. Good. Get out of the firestorm. Alright, nice. Oh, Light of Deldrimor, very nice. So, people are going to start revealing hidden treasures. I got 206 gold for clicking on this little chest here. All throughout the mission, or this level, there's going to be hidden treasures that we can click on. Thankfully, somebody brought along the Light of Deldrimor to reveal them. Alright, so up ahead we have enchanted swords, flowstone elementals, and imps. I'm going to let somebody else pull here, reapply my water attunement to refund part of the energy. And I see flowstone elementals. I'm going to try and get my maelstrom off over there to stop them from casting spells, which I did manage to do. Deep freeze, getting off. Ow. Probably wore off by now. Gotta make sure I keep my glyphs all applied and whatnot. And there is a chest over there. I'm gonna run over there and get whatever's in there. Alright, people, come on. Everybody's faster than me at opening the chest. And fruit axe, alright. And my lockpick was broken, as usual. I'm going to try and get this maelstrom off on the flowstone elemental right there. And I'll hex all that back there. A platinum longbow, free drop, nice. I love it when golds just drop, and I don't have to use lockpicks on them. Get this money. Elite Paragon Tome. Somebody got a nice, nice bit of cash is what that is, basically. Fall down a... Uh-oh. Okay, so I need to get my maelstrom off over here immediately. Stop them from casting. The Forge Imp, they're not so bad. They're just ritualists. Alright, another Regent of Flame. He probably has the key to this level. So, take care of these rogue spirits, probably from that imp. The hell with it. Okay, can I actually get my maelstrom off on this Regent? Probably. Maybe. Possibly. Yes. Nice. Alright. Somebody got a lockpick out of that. That's nice. I'd love to find some lockpicks. The Light of Deldrimor tends to... oh, here's one. Take what is hidden. Just some more gold. I got no complaints with gold, though. 226 gold, to be exact. 30 Dwarf Rep for killing all that we've killed so far. Right. Reapply the water attunement, reapply the glyph, and hopefully that's... Okay, I don't want to cast on those. I want to cast on the flowstones back there. Of course, I think I missed everything. I'm not sure if I actually got them or not. But we'll throw some hexes down there and see what happens. Get out of the firestorm. Do not stand in it. It's a good way to die. Fire elementalists are probably the most dangerous type of foe in this game. For new players and even for just PvE in general, Ellies tend to be the most dangerous, I find. Monks may be a close second. But, you know. Oh. Missed that flowstone elemental over there. Let's cast that on him and keep him from casting for a moment. And collect this treasure. More gold. Sometimes they drop items and sometimes they drop gold. Another one over here. And more gold. No complaints. Drop this onto this forge imp. He is very dead. Get this door open. Someone complaining that they got 2 map drops. I think this hallway is dangerous. I'm not sure though. Yeah, there's worms in here. We should just run. Actually, we can't just run, can we? We've got to kill these. Okay. Get my water attunement back on. Okay. Yeah, this particular hallway gives me PTSD because of these damn things. Can recall many, oh boy. Many a, okay guys, uh-oh. Trying to interrupt them, but, I was a little too overzealous in my pursuit of these imps. Water attunement. Take care of this infernal siege worm quickly. I'm not sure if Maelstrom interrupts worm siege, but we'll give it a shot even so. Nice if it did. Not too much of a problem when you've got as professional of a team as we do. Oh, a locked chest. What do we get? A Necromancer Tome, and that kinda sucks. Not the greatest drop. But I will take that and I'll give it away in town. I've already got all the skills on all the characters that are relevant to have the skills, so I don't tend to keep tomes. I should, but I don't. Reapply this water attunement. We've got burning spirits out the wazoo. I'm going to try and get over there and possibly do one of these little numbers. And, oh boy. Holy crap, we're all dying. Okay. Snowstorm, please. Thank you. Okay. I think we managed to salvage that, just barely. Need to kill this roaring ether. These genies actually are the problem. Oh, genies. He's probably calling out to us. Because they have searing flames. That's a very deadly elementalist skill. Now this is the hallway that you sort of just want to run through. There's a lot of worms in here. Reapply this. Got a shadow song. Spirits here. Forge imp. I think we're fighting, which I have no complaints with. I like fighting things. Let's take down these worms quickly. There we go. Lava striders, go away. Ow. Alright, we run it through, I think. Call down this maelstrom to interrupt everything. That is what it does. Get rid of these 4 gems. Oh, we've got lava striders. One of the things I'd rather see, personally. Let's see if this team is actually smart enough not to upset the calmed djinns up ahead. I think they're on the next level at the very beginning. A lot of, yeah, these monks are doing great. Doing God's work, keeping us all alive. Stupid Bloodsong spirit leeching off of everything and regenning. We are close to the entrance to the final level. I suspect we're going to have to clear out everything, unfortunately. Oh boy. 4 gems. Have some maelstrom. Please stop that immediately. Okay, lots of imps. They all have to go. Alright, that worm is dead. Now, were this me, I'd be trying to get the Paragon to run us through here just to get into the next area, so we don't have to fight every little thing along the way. But hey, what do I know? Yeah, we could definitely make it if we just ran through the door. We should. Uh-oh, spiders. Out of nowhere. Call down a... snowstorm back there. Ow, taking a lot of damage. Probably from those spirits. Alright. What the hell with this? Let's just run. Oh, nice lockpick. Going. Cool. Oh! Be calm, djinns are right here, sadly. We don't want to fight those if we can avoid it. If we don't kill them... looks like they're going to kill them. We can avoid fighting everything if we just run through. The djinns turn everything else in here to be hostile, but I think... we might be able to skirt it, maybe. Not likely. Fortunately, I'm basically useless in here because these djinns are somewhat annoying. They cause all the creatures in here to become hostile. Oh boy. That's a lot of enemies, you know. Back up and be an elementalist for a change. Not pretend to be a warrior all the time. Get this money. Okay, there's a light of Deldrimor right here. Oh boy. Alright, let's call down this. Get a nuke over there as well, if I can. Keep everything in one place. Alright, very nice. Ranger tone. Somebody else's though. There it is. Ooh, a dungeon map. Well, I mean, not exactly what we wanted. Can't really get much worse than that. Is it an actual item that we just picked up? Because I don't really want that. We can just use it to get it out of the inventory. Lets us know where everything is, but this level's fairly straightforward. My attunement back on and my glyph. Make everything cheap. Yes, needling lava striders. We want that down on those. You guys just sit tight. Actually can't use that over there. I'll just focus on these. The Jinns put off an aura that means I can't cast on them. I think it's a Vow of Silence or something like that. All this down back there. This here. Make everything so it's slow, and then use this just to keep our costs down. There. This group is nice and well-oiled, must be said. Okay. Now this could be dangerous. Hidden treasure someplace. We're out of mana. This is bad news. All this down over here, get some support. Where was that hidden treasure that somebody pointed out? I know not. Deal with the problem at hand first. If I could actually attack something instead of standing here. There. Much better. Where's this hidden treasure you speak of? Alright. Well. Another room full of genies. I'll have to dispatch. I'm gonna try and save my energy for this area. Until I get a nice cluster like this. I want to walk into my AoE, I'd love it. Thank you. Right. Very nice. But there's more, and there's another treasure over here that somebody has to reveal. Take what is hidden, more gold. I have hexed them with cold. Means their movement is slowed, which is easier for the casters to do their business upon. Especially when you have AoE damage. Okay, get this money. Why everyone's leaving these crafting materials behind? So we're attempting to avoid all that. That's fine. Down back here, and then focus this lava strider, and then apply. Okay, that hurts. Attack these with an auto attack to get rid of them. Okay. Slip around. Uh-oh. Okay, you need to die though. You're dangerous. He's a warrior of all things. What the hell? A warrior with an earth staff. I'll take it. Knock knock. Anybody home? We are at the boss room. Well, the boss lock, not so much the boss room. We're coming up. 60 rep points. Okay, let's reapply our nonsense and then get over here and drop a maelstrom down on all of these roaring ethers. Thank goodness. Okay, just nuke, 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 nuke like you've never nuked before. All of this is death. Liquid death with all these traps. Go away, please. Okay, snowstorm. Get it coming down. Okay, backing up just a little bit because we're taking a lot of damage. Apply my water attunement. Alright, that was handled well. We didn't even take a single death. Area map over there, not that we need it. It's probably... okay. So I'm going to cast this in anticipation. God damn it, guys. Okay. All dead. Here we go. Water attunement. Glyph of lesser energy. Gonna target that burning spirit if we can get close enough to it. Oh boy. There's a lot of them. Interrupted. It's like the first time that's happened, though. That's pretty good for all the mesmers that are around here. These burning spirits. And this elemental. Very good. I cruise through all these fire traps. And this area is hell on earth. We need to get the water attunement up and then put this glyph of lesser energy down. Call down a snowstorm over there. Rid of that. Oh boy, okay, here we go. Get this flame guardian taken care of. We're casting, and why not throw down a snowstorm while we're at it. Mesmer, you guys need to get hexed with cold damage here. There we are, we have a treasure chest. Blazing Wing Wand. I've had one of those before, I'm pretty sure. Did we retain? Yes, it was broken. That's okay, I think the reward will probably pay for the amount of things we've used thus far. Now we're coming up on the boss room. It's right up ahead here. And this one is a little tricky because most new players won't know what to do with Ilsunder. But let's get everybody going here. Not sure what they're all waiting on. Alright, lads. Let's pull some of these burning spirits. Get that off. Stop him from casting searing flames. Very dead. Don't want to be standing in that flame trap if I can avoid it. Gotta get through. Ah. Almost ran right into it. Ah, that's bad. That's bad. We're cut off. Okay. Now we run through. Cast a maelstrom over there. Stop him from doing his nonsense. Alright. Well, we just play the waiting game. Oh, looks like we're going this way, huh? Oh, no, we're not. That's just the assassin. Okay. Reinforced defender drop. Very nice. Maelstrom off right there. There we are. Lockpick. None of them for me, though. Burning Spirit taken care of quick. Composite bow. Run over there and get that. Okay, this hidden treasure. Dildramore steel ingot. That's actually worth a decent chunk of change. Ow. Let's run through this. But not stand in it if I can avoid it. Kind of taking the roundabout way. Oh, I'm lost. Where are we? Oh. Think what's hidden. Get over on this side again. Through here as soon as possible if we can. Light of Dildramore has revealed another hidden treasure, part of a dungeon map. Oh boy. That sure is valuable to us, being at the end of a dungeon. Well, I will keep it in consideration, I suppose. By that, I mean use it immediately and not even think about it ever again. 60 Dwarf Ref points. And the coolest looking room in the entire dungeon, I think. This big caldera here. Now, the trick with this is stay in the center, because an onyx gemstone. If we stay in the center, we won't get crushed by the rolling balls of lava once they come around to kill us. Okay. I like money, thank you. I'd rather not have to carry anything else. Let us, and here he comes. I'm gonna quickly cast Maelstrom before he wipes our entire party. Gotta keep him interrupted. Keep the snowstorm coming down. Always stay in the center. Okay, do not stand in his bullshit, even though he is wont to murder us. There's the big fireballs. We've got to avoid those. Come on. This could be perfect. It was perfect. Very nice. Very nice. I approve. Did we already get this? Yes, we did. Okay. Gonna avoid those rolling balls. They'll eventually disappear, but oh, that's disappointing. But I did retain my lockpick, so that's fine. Right. So now we've got to find the dungeon chest. Please stay away from me. I don't want to deal with you. Wyvern Blade, that's a nice drop, whoever got that. What did I get? Ooh, nice! I got Ilsunder's staff, that's sweet. If I can just, like, find some room to store all this crap, I'm gonna have to drop something. This... Oh, so full on inventory space right now. This is terrible news. That tome is gonna go for certain. Riddle of Steel, 40 well in a stance. Goodbye, Mr. Tome. And what else? Composite bow, goodbye. Let's pick up that staff. Pick up our quest item, because we've got a zone back. And I need to make one more thing of room. An onyx gemstone is probably worth the least, but I feel inclined to keep it. Is there anything that I could just ditch that's not terribly valuable? I'm going to ditch this salvage kit. I'm going to pick that up. Ilsunder's staff is actually a unique item to this, and it's a very good fire ellie staff, and I already have one, unfortunately, but I do. I've got one here. This is mine. But we got another one. You can't complain. I'm going to wait and zone out of here and turn in this quest. Alright everyone, we're back at the entrance to the dungeon. I'm going to turn in the quest to Swithin Nigh for 7,500 experience and 1,500 gold. And that's it. Mid-game all. I should have said that earlier, but I was a little distracted. Right. We are going to teleport straight to the Great Temple of Balthazar. and do some identification and inventory management. Looks like we've got some random crud that we picked up. And I'm gonna have next to no room in my inventory, so I think I'll just identify what we got. We wasted 4 lockpicks during all that, which ain't no big deal. So we got this reinforced defender, which is armor 16 command, pure of heart inscription, poison reduction, duration reduced, not so great. This onyx gemstone we saw has some nice crafting materials. Boar scepter with a dance with death inscription, which is crap. Quickly get our identification kit again. Let's go back to this. We also have this reinforced defender of endurance, which is about as bad, I would say. I'm not sure what went here. I hope I didn't drop anything important. Got this blazing wing wand with don't think twice, non-perfect, not so great, but I may have a hero that could use a better fire wand. Actually, I definitely do. In addition to that, we also had this earth staff, which is got a hail and hardy inscription. That's actually a good inscription. I'm going to take that off of there and use it on something else. It's max. It's plus 5 energy while health is above 50. That's useful for certain staves, budget staff builds, I would say. What else did we get? We got the Ilsunder staff, obviously, which is fantastic. This platinum longbow that we got as a free drop. Don't think twice. Armor penetration 20% plus 20. That's a good bowstring, sundering bowstring. It's going to be salvaging that. The bow itself isn't so nice. The crude axe. We'll see about that in just a second. Crude axe. Never had one of those before, I don't think. Lengthens bleeding duration by 33%, a health plus 29. It's too bad that health 29 wasn't a 30. 15% damage versus hexed foes, not so great. And then lastly we have the my ID kit. We have that gilded edge that we found at the beginning, which is Zealous Gilded Edge of Warding, so Zealous Sword Hilt is not bad. I might take that off of there. Okay, so the best stuff that we got, definitely the Sundering Bowstring. The Zealous Sword Hilt is good. The Ilsunder Staff is the best thing that we found for sure. I'm going to put this here because it's likely we're going to keep that. This Deldrimore Steel Ingot, as well as this Onyx Gemstone. That's crafting material. What other garbage did we find? These shields. This staff is okay, I guess, because it has the inscription. And we also had this as well. I think I can take one of these things, so. I guess what I'll do is I'll just sell 2 things really quick, and then I'll go and accept the reward, and we'll call this good, because I don't want to bother you guys with all the inventory sorting and whatnot. I gotta be careful not to sell anything I don't want to. Very bad, because some of my items in here are pretty valuable, and at least to me. What did I say I was just about to sell? This. Sell that. And then sell like one thing. Probably that other reinforced defender. Yeah. Well. Oh yeah, there's that boar scepter. We can sell that right away. So that's garbage. Where is it though? Boar scepter, boar scepter, boar scepter. There it is. That'll give us enough room to accept the reward for the dungeon, which is from Zenshu here. 140 copper coins and some more money, and then we'll turn these copper coins into silver coins. We'll run them to our chest, and we'll call it a day. Take you, dump you in there. and begin the long process of sorting inventory. And until next time, guys, I thank you so much for watching, and from Ragnar the Wanderer and I, have a good one.